Hello, this is Jared, and welcome to my well-lit experiments with the Oxygen Not Included game here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run a bunch of activities that involve duplicants doing work, and going to, in one case, allow one of the dupes to be able to see with light, and the other not, and measure the difference in seconds. So we're starting with the rock crusher, and we're going to make a single piece of copper in either case. And before we do, let me just mention that we have twins here. These are duplicants that actually don't have any interest. There's no real special traits. So starting skill is 0. They're all standing in the same spot. Auto sweeper. Before I let them in, I'm going to let the auto sweeper load in some copper ore. Timer's been reset. Doors are about to open. So the first test is about to begin. Let's just watch here. Bright is going to get the Lit Workspace. Lit Workspace, better visibility from light is allowing the duplicant to work faster at 15%. And poor Dark down here does not get that. So they're starting off. Don't see much. Oh, maybe there is a slight difference for Bright. He's going to run out of the room as soon as he's done. And then Dark running out. And we've got 38 seconds for Bright and 44 for Dark. Let me just do some analysis on the numbers. So after looking at this, I get 6 seconds difference. And if I divide 6 by 44, I get 13.6%. Not quite 15, but that may account for a little bit of time running and just a little bit of imperfections. So I would say it probably is 15%, at least using the rock crusher, but let's do a few different changes. Good morning, everyone. It is time to do a race. So we've got Bright and Dark ready. We've got one track that has light the whole way long, and another track that does not, and we're going to compare the difference in runtime. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So starting, capture the time it takes them, and I'm seeing, oh, one dude has to use the washroom. Oh, they both do. They both got here in 20 seconds, so I'm going to say light does not affect runtime. Next, we're going to be lifting some iron. I've got 10 tons of iron in each of these rooms. We're just moving them over one tile. I'm just curious who can do this the fastest. You got Bright and Dark going. Made it through the first ton here. They look like they're pretty close. We'll see what happens when they get to the very last ton or so. Bright is on the last ton. Dark still has more. Clearly, light has an effect here. You can move more material if you've got some light being able to see. Dark is still working away. There it is, 173 versus 194 for the lifting iron challenge. Next challenge is the crafting station. Let's see what happens. Bright and Dark at it. Yep, it looks like Bright was able to complete this a little bit faster. Actually, I've got an idea of something I'd like to try now. So here is the next thing that I'm going to try. We've got a light in both cases. I'm just curious if it only matters when if the dupe has light when they start their project. So let's go and walk this one through slowly. Dark is started the process. They currently have a lit workspace, but I'm going to turn the light off on them. So the rest of the time, they do not have the lit workspace, but they start it with light. Will they produce material in the same amount of time? I guess not. The next test is the digging test. Should be able to see as this progresses if one appears to be quicker. Yeah, it is right. Right's definitely going to be faster. We'll just go to the end anyways. And, oh, they need to go on a break. Well, we didn't quite get the full time, but you know what? It's clear that light helps with digging. For the next task, we're going to have to give out the grilling skill. I'm going to go get them to create one piece of barbecue meat each. And let's go to town. Cooking away. It looks like dark. Oh no, dark must have started. What? Oh, ha ha ha. I put the light down with dark instead of bright. Okay, I was gonna say, what is happening? Okay, clearly, yes. Then in that case, now that I notice the light is there, cooking is faster if you have light. So this is the test I've been looking forward to the most. Everyone's going to have to get the critter ranching skill for this. But I see multiple sources online saying that generally if you have a status bar doing something, you will get a bonus by light, except for the grooming station. I've always been curious. In a lot of cases, I add light anyways, just because I'm not sure. So I'm finally going to know for certain. Does light help when you're grooming a critter? Well, let the test begin. Oh, gross. Okay, we are set to go again. Now I've added a door here so we don't get escaping critters. I don't know if that was the result of not having light in here or not letting that critter out. Probably not, but let's go again. So it looks like it is very similar. Okay. Well, maybe it is true. The grooming station, although having a status bar, is the same regardless if you've got light or not. I wonder about the incubator. Just about to run the incubator test, but I can't actually select an egg because it doesn't think that I can access any eggs. So what I'm going to do is just open the door. See if I can now. There we go. I can select an egg here. And I will select an egg here. We'll do one egg each. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, do we have... What, was that a power outage? Okay, I think we need to reset that. Let's give this a go. Oh yeah, no, clearly light using the incubator, unlike the grooming station, is more efficient with light. Well, we are done with both the grilling and grooming or critter station skill. So how about we do some skill scrubbing at the same time, seeing if light has any effect on this process of the skill scrubber. It looks like these guys needed a break. We'll be back on cycle 4 with more skill scrubbing and see who takes less amount of time, if any. Dark snuck in early for a little bit of time, but it looks like the skill scrubber is unaffected by light. I often actually build light in when I've got a skill scrubber. I guess now I know that is pointless. This one might be one of my favorites. It's the eating competition. So we've got a table for each of these guys. Dark, oh, you're hungry. You got a table. There's a solution. It's called picking up food, sitting down, and stuffing your face. Okay, so 15 seconds with light. What? You're even hungry. Oh. No, get off the phone. You're hungry. Okay, Dark. Are we going to fight? Let's get rid of your little phone there. Grab some food. Grab some food. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think they only eat when it's at the start of their schedule. When the little bell goes off for them. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. Alright. So, see if you are going to take longer than 15 seconds because you don't have any light. Just maybe a second more. I would say it is probably likely that light helps you when you're eating. The next test I have is the shower test. Okay, this time Bright is not going in. Hold on. We just need to hold on for a second. Come on, Bright. Come on, Bright. There you go. There you go. All right, 18 seconds to take a shower if you do not have light. And maybe we shaved a second off if we have light. Interesting. The next test we have is the lavatory. Can never get dupes wanting to do the same thing at the same time. But with light, actually let's just verify. Light has access. I'm pretty certain it does. Yeah. 12 seconds and 13 seconds. Which makes sense. About 15% is only going to be about a second of 10 seconds, right? So, yeah, I'm going to say the lavatory and washroom generally is slightly more efficient if you've got light in there. What about recreational buildings? Does light have any effect there? Just going to wait for break time. Okay. They're using it at the same time. That's good to see. Can you make a phone call faster if you're able to see? Curious also if they're talking to each other. How does Bright hang up first and leave, which he's going to? Interesting. Even recreational rooms or buildings are quicker if you've got light. I normally put light in there, but I didn't actually know if that was beneficial or not. Next test is a little bit more complicated because it involves both dupes, and we're going to have to do one at a time, but we are going to go in here. Bright has a little injury. They need the triage cot. Let's put them in there. Bright. Let's get that up to 100%. Bright. We'll see how long it takes Dark, because there's going to be two dupes. Going to patch it. No, I want you in down. Oh, right, because I didn't allow you in this room yet. Yeah, so now you're both allowed in. So yeah, go over here to the triage cot. And as soon as Dark starts, I'm going to tap this button to start the counter. Looking at Bright's injuries. What could possibly go wrong? Maybe just walking into like a really hot room for a while. Not a good idea. Boom. Okay, so, well, don't really need, but that 46 seconds. Bright's gonna hang around there. And then I will go back. Actually, maybe I'll just wait for more fixing that's needed. But the next time around, how about we add some light? Actually, I'm curious. There's Dark's time doing... Okay, we'll do the two separate tests, I think. There's Dark's time doing the medical stuff, but there's Bright's time in recovery. Those are two separate things. So we're just going to look at... We're going to go back and look at if Dark could do that any bit quicker if they had light. Oh no, Bright found themselves in the hot room again for some reason. So we're going to get them to go over here and be attended to. But this time we have light. We've got to reset this, don't we? Click. Click. And Bright, let's get you down here. Come on down, Bright. Bright does not want to go in the triage cot for some reason. I knew this was going to be a complicated one. Okay, you can go through both doors, right? 1 and 2. And then let's get you to stand in there. Well, maybe you need to go in the hot room once more time then. Oh, yeah, looks like they just healed too quickly. Come on now, come on now. So we're going to get them to be trapped in here. Stay for a little bit longer this time. There we go. Okay, now we'll get them out to the triage cot. Oh, and they've got more damage. I don't know that that's going to actually affect Dark's ability to attend them. I think that'd be the same. Dark's not going in, though. Sprite is... Oh, I think I know what might be going on. Ah! Haha! So, technically... Bright is receiving treatment. That's why they recovered so quickly. Bright's receiving treatment from earlier. That must have... It doesn't actually... I don't know that I can actually hover over it. Receiving treatment. Oh, I do. Okay, it's going to remain for 0.2 cycles. So that's from the time earlier. Well, you know what? I'll just wait for 0.2 cycles until Dark can go again. Okay, so we are just, I believe, less than 10 seconds away from receiving treatment, being worn out. There it is. Dark starting again, so I'm going to start the timer off. Oh no, please. Please don't ruin my test with the having to be interrupted for using the washroom. What was it, 48 seconds before? Can you beat that? Maybe they're motivated by needing to use the washroom, though. Yeah, I would say probably faster to receive treatment. To do the recovery, though, might be a little bit more difficult to analyze. I'm assuming not, because if I click on here, if I go down to health, we're up 75 a cycle. That's because of the received treatment. Also just curious, if I kicked Bright out of the cot and said, hey, you know what? You don't need to go in there. Will they recover health? No. Okay, they need to be on the... Well, they're going back anyways. But what I was curious of, it's just a random test that's not really related to light, but I'm going to stop them from being able to go there anymore. I was just curious if they still have their... No, they're changing 0 per cycle. Alright. Next test is the construction test. Let's give this one a go. Yep, just moderately, but again, 15% of 12 seconds is just about a second. So yeah, they can build quicker if they've got light. Next test is the mop-up test. Grab a mop and get to it. I have a guess that Bright will be a little faster. Not absolutely certain though. Oh no, it's looking pretty similar. Yeah, maybe mopping is not affected by light. Next test I want to do is seeing if light affects the amount of time to get a gas mask on. I'm going to have to do this one a little bit specially. That's going to be more about a race of who can get... Hold on. Who can get to the end than anything else. Because I think time-wise... we won't be able to see it in a second. Dark, if you could have the same plan. There we are. Let's make sure we go slow. Well, dark, it seems to be just slightly better, so I'm going to say that light has no effect on putting on a gas mask. Up next is the rocket test. Gonna see about piloting skills. So I'm going to get one of these. Whoa, what's going on? I'm gonna get one of these rockets to go up here 2 tiles away. I'll get this one to travel similar. Hold on. I'll get this one to travel the same place. We will launch both of these. And what I've done inside, I've got light way and dark way, so you probably know who is in who. Bright is in light way. We've got a counter here that's looking for how many seconds the this bright duplicate is going to spend in the control station. So we're going to move bright down. And I will go quickly over to dark way. If they aren't doing that, then they're being pulled over here where this sensor can't pick them up. Okay, that looks like you have not needed it. I wonder if... Whoa, let's have a look inside. Okay, now we're moving. There we go. Okay, so we've started down the clock with bright using the control station. Let's just go over here to dark. Similar thing. Won't be able to see them at the same time. Assuming bright is going to finish first. Take less time to do their piloting. "31 seconds for dark, 29 for bright." Yes, so if you've got light on the rocket control station, they'll be able to pilot a little bit quicker. It'd be insane if it would actually affect the travel time. Travel time is the exact same in either case, so light does not affect that. I'd be kicking myself if it did, because I wish I would have added light a long time ago. I generally don't add light to the rocket control station. Probably not the biggest deal, but because they're not around the base doing some significant stuff, but I'm definitely going to keep that in mind in future rockets. Now we're going to do the research test. So I will choose basic farming, and we're only going to be able to do this one at a time. So I'm going to say don't go in here. We'll do our first test with light. So we can start off the process. We should see bright. Oh, do we not have dirt? We have dirt, but they just may not be able to access it. Oh, and I don't want that to infect the... Actually, you know what? I might do a mechanized way of loading dirt instead. Alright, now we've got auto sweepers to put dirt in. Let's open the door. And Bright is starting the process of research. I'll come back when they're complete, and we'll see how long it took them, and then we'll do the same thing over here in the dark research station. Ooh, dark research. We've got some research complete. That took 223 seconds in this room. We'll go down, do the same thing, but we'll get the dark room to apply. So we'll go in here. I will choose. We'll just go down. 10, or no, these are not all the same. Oh, I thought that one was 10. It was 15. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll do that one and start this. Oh, I gotta. Oh no, I don't need to reset the clock because we can just keep this number here and compare it to what Dark's gonna do. They're starting their project, and I will be back. And I'm curious if it's going to take more than 223. My guess is it will. Dark's still working away, and clearly going to be a little bit longer, though not significantly though. But let's see, I'll just compare the number. Okay, so after analyzing the number and thinking about the fact that Bright left the room and came back, I'm thinking that's why Bright took a little bit longer than it probably actually needed to. So that would explain why these numbers were closer than I thought they were going to be. So I'm going to say yes, light definitely does help when you're doing research. Let's look at decoration. Alright, are you guys prepared to get creative? Let's just wait for everyone to get their skill, get lined up, and get ready and go. Who can paint the fastest, or will there even be a difference? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know that I actually... Well, maybe there is a slight difference for Bright. I think Bright's going to go a little bit quicker. Yep, I would definitely say so. So yes, it is a little bit quicker to paint in the dark. We're going to do one final action. The destruction test. And don't even have to do anything but say, hey, you know what? These things are absolutely terrible. Get rid of them. I'm ashamed. Oh, no. Oh, okay. You know what? This didn't work out the way I had envisioned. How about you guys just step in the room while you're doing this? Or I could have moved this guy over by one, but anyway. There we go. That works better. Oh. Alright, at the start of the cycle, we'll give this a real test. We've got a nice fresh cycle, and this time we're going to take out research stations instead of their artwork. Go to it. Who can destroy the fastest? I'm assuming it's going to be Bright. With some light. Yep. That is the case. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed my little experiments. If you like this, like, subscribe. That's definitely motivation for me to create some more. And hopefully I will see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching.